Okay, Americans Bee here again. It is Saturday, the 1st of May, 2021, and I am going to do the first weekly inspection on the package in the Hoover Hive. It's fully waxed from the manufacturer, and so far so good. I do enjoy looking at this hive, and again throughout the winter after I assembled it, just the smell it put off in my garage was absolutely amazing with the beeswax dip. They apparently dip it in the paraffin combination wax, and then after that they put it in the beeswax, and it gives it this nice beeswax color and amazing smell. Anyways, enough about that. As you'll may have picked up, I posted a video in the Facebook groups about the condensation in the morning. Since it's been warmer in the 50s at night, I have not noticed that really at all, so it could just be that they're sealing up everything on the inside with propolis, and less moisture is getting in and producing that morning condensation. So get started here, get my bricks off here. Now I am going to spritz them with a little 1-to-1 sugar syrup in the front here. Oh, it's about 66 degrees and the high today is about 75 or so. Just gonna give it a little spritz there. I'm also going to spritz the hive next to it here a little bit. I'm not using my smoke today, just see what I can get away with. Check on sugar syrup. I topped off yesterday and it's at least 2/3 the way empty. There's that sun. Yeah. Give him a little spritz there. I'm gonna try to keep the sugar syrup in the lid intact. I'm gonna hope that the queen's not there, so they 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 frames there. So I'm going to start on this outer side here because it looks like there's not nearly the oh, get out of there, not nearly the amount of bees there. And like I suspected, nothing on here. Yes, and no girls, no smoke Saturday. Okay, it's not Friday. Okay. No smoking. This is the number 2 foundation. There's nothing on there. It's amazing how they get that propolis between the little frame spacers when they're touching each other. So this here is the one adjacent to the easterly side, east side. This is the frame that I added. Just all nectar, sugar syrup. There's probably some nectar coming in. The pollen's coming in like crazy, but I am feeding them, and they are taking a lot of sugar syrup. So I'm going to try to do my best and call it sugar syrup for those who don't like the sugar syrup to be called nectar. That's okay. Either way, you guys are smart enough to figure that out Let me reference that. So this is the first better comb. Looks like they attached the sides and bottoms very nicely. And I am seeing just a lot of resources, pollen, sugar syrup. Not a ton of pollen, but there is pollen. Yeah, the sun's bright. Let that focus. You can see how they're building in the sides. Hopefully. Not expecting a whole lot. I just really would like to see some eggs, and one thing I do plan on doing today, because there should not be any capped brood, is doing an oxalic acid vaporization treatment. So pollen, okay, I don't know if that's a beginning of a queen cup there. If so, you know, it could, it's kind of in the middle. Right there. I don't see anything inside. Ooh. Not seeing any eggs in general. But it's so hard to see this white comb. I can't wait till they use it, darken it up a little bit. But I really hope that's not a queen cell, because this is a brand new package, and that would tell me that they didn't have, there's maybe too much better comb, not enough drawn comb that the queen liked to lay in. I don't know. So they're capping honey, okay. Sorry, sugar syrup. Regardless, once it goes through their digestive processes that they do, it's still honey. It's just funny honey. Looks like they're building out this comb up here as they're capping it. So that's nice to see. They're definitely using it. Oh, there are eggs in there. Okay, I can see eggs in this one. Not many, few. It's so hard to tell with the white background. So there are eggs. The queen is officially laid in the better comb. That was the second to the right. Alright, some more capped nectar up here. I'm just going to call it nectar. You guys can figure it out. They're making honey out of it, okay? Okay. We do have a bunch of eggs in here. Okay, so queen has been laying around here quite well. There are eggs probably a day old, roughly. You got a little bit of that lean to it. So Let's see, let that should zoom. There we go. I don't want to get too close, but there is larvae in there. Let's see that. It always looks better on the computer. Looks like they're drawing that out. One thing I do want to take a peek at is this guy. I'm just going to let that ride, see what they do with them. And there's my queen, and she's beautiful. Right there. Let that focus. She's right here, guys. Ladies and gents. She is a beauty. Okay, there's still a lot of pollen. They, if I remember right, they finished drawing this frame out, so that's cool. A ton of eggs, so she's definitely laying over here. Definitely has a preference for this new stuff. So there's some old, oh, what is this? Hope they're not trying to supersede her, but I'm just gonna let that happen, because if that happens, I will just get rid of her. And let them do their own thing. There's nothing special about them, but there's a ton. Maybe they just have that for the S's and G's, you know? You know how they like to be. Okay, well, that looks beautiful. See how they're doing on these real quick here. Nothing, and they completely finished drawing this out for the most part, so that's cool. Just a lot of foodstuffs. I see eggs. I know some people say don't blow on it, just use your finger, but the problem is holding the frame. It just feels more comfortable just to give them a quick little, a lot of bee bread. Just quick little CO2 shower and nothing. So I'm going to just leave. Why is there always... Yes, it wasn't me, okay? It was the other beekeeper. He went that way. Get out of there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that stay there. Okay. Alright, foundations replaced. frame out. That back. Okay, so put this back together. So what we found was we had our queen. She's laying, and I'm going to do an oxalic acid treatment probably tonight once all the bees are in for the night, and I will video that if the wind's not too bad. Hopefully it's not too bad because it's been pretty bad lately, and my microphone on this camera does not have a whatever's needed to reduce that, and so I want to get a shotgun mic for this with the wind noise reducer on it, make it a little bit nicer because I keep having to edit out a lot of wind noise, but neither here nor there. Let's see. So we found our queen. She's beautiful looking. There were a few queen cups, but there were no eggs in them. I mean, there was 3, and we'll have to keep an eye on that because the better comb does seem to have a lot of nectar in it, and I'm hoping that maybe they're just using that as a temporary storage because that's what they had it immediately available upon placement. And so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to check again probably in a week, and unless other people tell me I should do something different, I'm going to OA treatment tonight, and then before they cap all that brood, I'll probably do maybe 2 rounds. About, well, one good round should do it. There's no cap brood, so I don't have to worry about any of that stuff. I'm going to wait till they're in their hive tonight. The nucleus colony, yesterday I was able to get a inner cover made that we talked about, and then I put 2 holes to have 2 feeder jars on there, and then I made a feeder shim for that just out of some scrap wood I had laying around, and I'm going to show you that here in a minute. And I'll probably end on that, so if you guys have any comments, questions, leave them down below, and thanks for joining in, and see you guys next time. Bye.